All right. Once I check and make sure the stream is actually live, we'll get started. Okay. Today I'm going to do some building on the creative world. I'm here in the single player world because I need to grab a schematic. I've got the Guardian Farm. I need to start working on the Guardian Farm. I have an idea for a build to go around it, but I need to actually start working on it. So I'm gonna grab a schematic of this and then head to the creative world. But first I need to put my chat on the screen so I can see it. Let's see. Okay, I gotta go to this. I gotta go analytics, I think. Yeah, there we go. Put my OBS window. Where are you? There you are. Up here. All right. Okay, I'm still getting used to remembering to do that kind of stuff. So let's grab a schematic of this. I sorted out some of the things in my ender too. The redstone box and the wood. Like I started to kind of get these together because not having any wood on me in my ender was getting annoying. So yeah, let's I need to go to the area selection. And I actually updated this world. It was in 1.21, just the plain 1.21. Now it's 1.21.7. And that's because I updated it mostly because that's what the server is on. And I didn't want to make an entire I had a separate installation for the single player. But I didn't want to have to redo all of the Lightmatica settings because I didn't have Lightmatica on this world. So I copied the world over to my other thing and updated it instead of going through all that hassle. I also wanted to start connecting up my farms with crafters and stuff, so yeah. But I think that's good. I'm not gonna worry about the down below part. I can freehand that. It's just do I have the floor in the schematic? Let's see. Go down like another block or two just to be sure. Okay. Oh, do I have world edit? Yeah, I do. It's I forgot I changed it over. Okay. There we go. Area editor. I'll just go Guardian Farm. Save. Yeah, I need to clear this out at some point. All right. Let's head back over to the island. For this world, you mean the project that I'm working on? Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to design a build that's going to go around the Guardian farm. But I'd either have to add world edit to the creative, or like I have world edit on this creative world. That's how I make these like rock structures and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. That's how I do my big projects, is with world edit now. I need the tool, wand, and I need a stick. So I'd either, in order to work on this project, I'd either have to add Lightmatica and world edit to the old installation, or the easier way would be to bring over the world and update it into the other installation. So I brought over the single player world to my multiplayer installation. World edit on server creative. Yeah. Well, I don't have world edit perms on the server creative. I just do it here in the single player. Let's see. Make a day. So the block palette I'm going off of, I already started gathering materials. In the single player world. And this is the block palette I'm going with. I need this. I need this. I need prismarine. I need, what else do I need? I need mossy cobblestone, mossy bricks, stone bricks, and cobblestone. Oh, that's not it. I need, okay. So let's go a little bit further out, just so I don't accidentally delete something. Because I'm not the best at using world edit. So let's put down our block palette. I've always been fascinated by the, like, the relation that these two blocks have together. Like the gray and the bluish color. It's always a block palette I've wanted to use, but I never really found a good way. So I'm doing it now, because I was working on this build, which is this is the thing that Brun wanted me to do, the like Metro Mayhem thing. I was doing stuff in here, and I thought, hey, this would be a good block palette for the Guardian farm. And I reverted the changes I made to like I added copper and prismarine to that with world edit, but I reverted it, so it's not in this world anymore. But I really liked how it turned out, and I wanted to use that block palette for something. So I need terracotta as well, because these two blocks, these three blocks are in my storage room on the single player. So I have a decent amount of, I think, purple. Purple is that's the one that's gonna be hard. I started tearing apart a trial chamber for copper, so that's not a problem. I have a shulker prismarine because I tore down the temple. Stone isn't an issue. Terracotta, I just gotta dye it, so. But, purple, yeah, that's the one that's gonna... I'll probably just go to the end and rip everything out, all the trees and stuff. Okay. So I need to put in load schematic. Guardian farm. Yes. Base schematic, let's put it like there. Is it this key? It is. Okay. Everything except for the glass is subject to change. Well, and not the farm itself. The farm is gonna stay, but the glass is gonna stay. But everything else, like the floor design, and I think the pillars are gonna go. I'm gonna tear the pillars out because they're not gonna work for the idea that I have. So I'm just gonna, for now, I'm just gonna delete them. Let's remove the other schematic in the world because I don't need that. Delete. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. How's the music, by the way? If you can hear you hear the music, first of all? And hopefully it's not too loud. Just gonna delete all these stairs and whatnot. I don't need it. Floor can stay as it is for right now. It's fine. Probably kill the llamas. Just because they're annoying. I don't need them. It's fine. I'm also watching the Monday night game on the other screen. Yeah. I wanted to start watching more football, but like, I don't have a lot of time. Because I never really was a big football fan, but I don't know, the game kind of interests me now a little bit. Okay, so I need stone. That's what we're gonna start building out of. I don't know how big I need. Should probably measure the thing. That would be a good idea. Let's toggle that. Area selection. A good thing with the area selection tools, you can use it to measure things. So 26 by 12. So probably, I don't know, it'd probably have to be like 30, maybe. 30 by 30 cube or square. How tall is it? 22. Yeah. Well, you know, we can start with a 20. We'll start with a 20 by 20, and then I can scale it up. Okay, so I need... Nope, 20 by 20. Yeah, it's okay. Then we'll do... I don't know, like... That's all, maybe? And then fill with stone. I mean, you can do all of this with World Edit, but like, I'm not that adept with World Edit. I'm accustomed to doing it with Lightmatica. We want to delete. It was 26, wasn't it? There we go. Okay. So the idea I have is what I want to do is rotate this 45 degrees, and it's not actually, I forgot a layer. I want to turn this 45 degrees so it's diagonal. But I don't remember the command. Is it rotate? Well, I gotta copy the clipboard. Copy. Yeah, the one side is wider. Yeah, I saw. I know. I got it. And we want to rotate 45. Paste. Yep. No, I don't want to rotate it 45. I want to rotate it less than that. Undo. Rotate. I don't know, 30. If I can type. Yeah, something like maybe a little bit more. Somewhere between 45 and 30. So like 30, we'll go like 35. Rotate 35. I don't know if it's additive either. It might be. Yeah, you know what? This is good enough. I started, the thing that got me on, like, World Edit with rotating stuff like this is, the trees over there. I don't have a waypoint over there. Game mode. Spectator. So I can fly faster. Like, these trees, I would build them, like, with the grid, you know, north, south, east, west, or whatever. Like this one. And then I scale them down, and then, like, rotate 45 degrees to make them diagonal. Because I think it makes them look more interesting, in my opinion. Then, you know, but yeah, I did the same thing with this one. I rotated it 45 degrees and scaled it down. But that's the thing that kind of got me started with that. So now I want to try doing that with a structure. Need more of them on the server. Yeah, the trees. Well, they're so hard to build. Like look how big this is. It took me like 3 hours, I think, just to build this on the survival from a schematic, and it took me probably twice that long to design it. Nah, that's an exaggeration. It wasn't that long, but it probably took another like 2 hours to design it in creative. Game mode, creative, and I think we just make this side longer. The other thing is I'm also like sick of I'm so overbuilding trees. Like I'd be fine with designing them in creative, but I'm like I don't want to do any more in survival. I don't want to put the schematic. I'll make the schematic, but I don't want to put it in the survival world because it takes so long. So, okay, let's take this. Go into area selection. Area. Let's do tower 1. Then we go over here and see what that looks like. It's gonna be way too small. I already know. Tower 1. Oh, I forgot about this. Paste schematic in the world. Oh, crap. Hold on. It's gonna be like... Yeah, it's over there. I don't know how to get rid of the point of origin. So I've got... somehow I added this point of origin to the world when I was doing this Lightmatica installation. And so now, like, every time I save a schematic, it gets saved around the point of origin. So if I forget to move it, it's... Like, I forgot to move it from over there. So now it's, like, super offset. Like that. Scroll Alt, what does that do? No, yeah, I know. That moves the schematic. Yeah, but if I... Okay, there's a way to place on you. If I do that, though, it moves the point of origin to me, not the actual schematic. Scroll through your Alt wheel modes. You mean control. That's how you change modes. Okay. Let's see, what does this look like? There's a point of origin in the world. I created a point of origin in the world. Where is it? Over there. Okay, hold on. I gotta find it. It's like over here somewhere. Let me line up the schematic and I can find it. Okay, I'm an idiot. I just messed it up. Well, hold on. I'll show you the point of origin thing. I need to line the schematic up so I can actually find it. Because I don't know where it is. It's like over here somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. See this? This is a point of origin. It's down here somewhere. Right, it's right there. I need to go to area selection, I think. Yeah, see, look. It's a point of origin. You can move it around. And when you save a schematic, it saves it based on the point of origin and not instead of the corner. So then when you go to paste the schematic in the world, instead of putting the corner of the build on your location, it puts the point of origin on your location. So, like, if this is like 100 blocks away from the schematic that I made, which it is, because it was over there. So now I have to position, like, I have to scroll really far to move this, because this point of origin is really far away. I'm going to move it over here while I have it, just so I don't forget. Okay. Paste schematic. I created that point of origin. I don't know how to get rid of it. See, if I have the schematic selected. This is the part that I actually want to move. If I look over here, like right where the cursor is now, right here, you can see it moving, that little blue thing. Or maybe you can't, but Like, it's so far away. Anyway, let's get back to the build. Instead of complaining about the point of origin. Yeah, I want to make this bigger. I don't remember how to scale. I'd literally have to look up the command. I think I have it in a thing on my desktop somewhere. Hold on. I have to minimize the game. Screen's gonna go dark. Bear with me. Is it this one? Nope. That is a mod. That's not what I want. Send in downloads. What do I do with it? Okay, maybe I didn't save it anywhere. I don't know. I can't find it. I thought it was on my desktop, but apparently it's not. So I'm gonna literally have to look up the command. I'm gonna have to find that YouTube video and look up the command. Because I cannot for the life of me remember what it is. It's like deform. There's like a certain thing you have to do. And I can't remember. How do I, there we go. Playlists. This one.
I've got some.
I don't need volume, I just need the part where he puts the command on the screen. Nope, it's not that one. Deform, this one. No, it's not that one. Because that one has pi in it. Is it this one? It didn't have pi in it. I need to find it. It wasn't deform rotate, it was not degrees pi. There we go, rotating on more than one axis. Maybe this one? No, that's, no, okay, hold on. Rotating is not what I want to do. I want to... It is deform. Oh, here we go, here we go. Maybe it was pi. Hold on, I need to do something. Let's see. I should have wrote it down, because now I'm not going to be able to find it. Let's just try Googling it. Scale. Okay, I figured it. I found it. I need this one. I need deform. X. Let's do. Let's try this. X equals 2. Do I need a semicolon? You know, I knew I was doing this today. Oh. Something just happened. Isn't this one? Let's see if this does anything. Oh, I hit a bracket at the end. Oh, it's really gonna bother me if I can't find it. You see, Kurt J. Mac finally reached the Far Lands. 14 years of streaming to reach it, to search it out in survival mode. Yeah, I haven't been following his saga, but I did see that he finally reached the Far Lands. Okay, I really think it is in this video, the command I'm looking for. So I need to try and find it. Flip. It's not flip. I know how to flip things. Flip up. Rotate. Maybe it is the pie one. I'm going to try it. Rotating on more than one axis. I mean, it was the same video for 14 years of him traversing forward while the game lagged out. Yeah. That's kind of why I didn't really follow that. I mean, it's just him streaming walking in a straight line, pretty much. I mean, it's a massive, like, feat. It's really cool that he did that, but yeah, it's not, I don't know, it's not something I'd watch normally. I'm still trying to find this command. Okay, let's see if this does anything. I'm just gonna try and use this command and see what happens. Deform. Rotate. I need parentheses. Let's do this, I guess. Actually, hold on. Let's just see what happens. Y, X, times pi. I don't think this is the command I need. Yeah, degrees. Okay. Let's say 50. No, that is not what I wanted. That is, what did that do? Well, it rotated the opening of the hole. That's not what I wanted. I need to like go frame by frame and figure out. How do you go frame by frame? I forget. Oh, what did I just do? I should have looked this up before stream. Oh, you know what? I remember now. It's deform. It's 3. I have to put in 3 commands. There's probably an easier way to do this, but this is how I know how to do it. Y, 50. Times pi. You know what? Why don't I just do this? And then I can just edit the command. There we go. See? There we go. That made it smaller. What if I just add a negative in here and see what happens? Is that gonna make it bigger? No. Okay. Z. Oh. God dang it. Okay. And this is what I do. This is what designing is like. I don't know. Okay, I need to look it up because that only makes things smaller. Let's see. Scale. Selection. Bigger. World edit. Use this video. Thanks. Oh, it was this video, not that one. Okay, I'm an idiot and I wasted so much time. This is what we want. There should be negative. It is negative. Why didn't it work? Oh. Maybe it has to be a full... Okay, let's make it a full cube. I don't know. This is really difficult. Why did that destroy... It had to be because it wasn't a solid object. Let's just fill it with stone. And then... That's what I get for trying to make the build hollow. Before getting the shape. Okay, I need my thing back open. / copy. Rotate 35. Then we want to paste it over here. Go up a little bit. There we go. Now we can delete this. Delete that. Alright, then... no, I don't want a 35. That's not right. I rotated at 45 and then 30. Okay. Rotate 5. See what that looks like. Yeah, okay, it is additive. I figured that out now. Alright, let's just make a new selection instead of undoing an unknown amount of times. Copy. Rotate 45. Rotate 30. Rotate 35. And then we... Oh, they put me inside the wall. That's cool. There we go. That's what I want right there. I think. Yeah, okay. That's exactly what I want. So now we need to make it bigger with... Oh, I had it there for a second. This one. Maybe it didn't do anything. Okay, hold on. Let's make another one. I think I need to make a new selection is what I need to do. Area selection. And yes, I know I'm using the Lightmatica thing. It's just so I know where the corner is. And get that corner. That corner. Now we do the command that I tried that didn't do anything. Yeah, okay, you need to make the selection box bigger. Expand. Expand. Vert. Then you need, what is that, a line thing? I don't have that on my keyboard. Oh, I do. It's right here. Vertical, 20. You need a bracket, I think. God dang it, I just deleted the whole thing. Vertical, 20. See if that does anything. Nope, it did not work. Expand. Vertical. 20. Any value for amount. Acceptable. What? Oh, you don't need the line. Okay, I'm... Span, vert. Did that? It didn't. So stupid. I have to look up. You have to look up how to use every single command in this stupid mod. Can I just get an example? Okay, hold on. Expand. There we go. Now we do the command that this one. Okay, 50 is too much. That is what we have learned. Let's do 10. And 10 is too little. Okay, somewhere between there. Minus 50. Let's just try that. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I need Y. Nope, not Y. It's Z is what I need. This is... Okay. Finally! There we go. Is that a square? Yes. Perfect. Switch to Axiom? What is Axiom? Is that like World Edit, but different? Okay, I finally have the shape I want. That was the hardest part. Honestly, the hardest part is over, so now we can actually start doing things. That should still be on the corner. And that. I'm pretty sure I can just do this. I need to be holding the wand. I need to change the selection. I don't know if this will do anything, but I can try it. Oh, it only changed 8 blocks. Cool. I guess we'll be doing it manually. Like this. Delete. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Okay, let's save the shape before I do anything else. I need to go Lightmatica, Tower 2. Okay, so now if we mess up, it's okay, because I have the shape saved. I think we just delete the top layer, honestly. We just grab this and just delete that. And then we can, like, find the biggest shape possible. Delete all that. Whip and Trixie blocks use it. Axiom. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't really watched much of Whip. A little bit here and there, but I don't know. I figure this stuff out on the fly. I don't really. I learn as much as I need to finish my build. Is what I'm trying to say. Get rid of that. Get rid of. That's fine. Is that gonna break anything? No. Almost done getting rid of these annoying little things. Oh, no, I'm not. I forgot this side. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, I deleted something here. I can't undo, can I? Let's see. What does it look like on the other sides? Well, the other side should be exactly the same, right? I'm just missing the one. I know what I'm missing. Fill. Delete. Okay, I think that's what I want. Now let's make a selection. Area selection. Oh, you know what I did? I deleted the top layer, which included the reference point. Tower 3. Load. Tower 3. See? This is what I mean with the reference point. You see the point of origin is down there at the bottom, underneath where I made the selection. And it spawned the schematic from the point of origin. So now the schematic is up there above me. You know what? This might actually be too big. Okay, but scaling it down will be easy. So we will do that later. I actually think the smaller one might have been better. Unless I expand the glass. That's the thing I could also do. No, I think it's fine for now. Although I don't know where the center is. Do we worry about where the center is, or do I not care? Is that good enough? Do I just eyeball it? Well, this is... It's odd numbered. Yeah, no, it ain't gonna work. Because this selection is odd numbered, and inside a Guardian Temple is even numbered. So no matter what I do, it's gonna be off. Which is, you're not gonna notice that, so it's fine. Okay. I'm just gonna paste it in. Oh. I can't just undo it. What I can do though is replace block. This is why we build with a different block than everything else around it. We replace block, stone, air replace stone. There we go. Paste schematic. We need to move it one block back so it doesn't block the beacon beam. Which I can move. I can move the beacons. But if I can just leave them for now, if I can just build around them, it would be optimal. I placed that almost in the center. Okay. So this is what we're working with for right now. And then I'm going to do this. I really don't know how big I want to make this. I think for the first part, that's good enough. Then we take this shape. Where's area selection? Right there. Yeah, we take that. Let's take that, and then... It's so annoying having to... Okay, let's just make a new one. Did I save the... Hold on. Did I save the old one? This is why you save things. Yes, I did. Good. Let's put it, like, over there. Except I want to... where is it now? I guess it doesn't matter any way I rotate it. It's going to be the same no matter what. Unless I flip it. Mirror. Where is it now? Over there. There we go. Yeah. I want to do something like that. And then maybe on this side, since there's nothing over here. I think that's interesting. Let's see what that looks like. Something like this. And then make a skinnier one. And put it on the other side. Obviously that'll extend all the way to the bottom. I just don't want to I don't want to overwrite the farm inside. Because if I move it down, it'll replace some of the water, and I think inside there, and I don't want to do that. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just a schematic, but it's yeah. Anyway, but I can do fill. I mean, it takes longer to do it this way. I actually don't know what it looks like underneath the temple. Maybe I just bring it down to sea level and like do natural terrain underneath. I think that could be cool. That. Okay, let's do this so I can see my window. Okay. Just gonna bring this down here. So I came up the way I came up with this idea. I came up with this idea while doing the Metro Mayhem thing. First I came up with a block palette that I decided I wasn't going to use for that. And then I was like, you know what? Since it's kind of ocean themed, I think it would look really nice if I did this for the Guardian Farm, because I wanted to put something here in this drain temple. I need to delete this one. I thought it would be fun to put something on this build to like finally finish it off, and I thought what better than like a giant spire kind of thing in the ocean, rising up over the waves. I think it needs something, because it looks awfully generic from this side. I'm trying to go for like an interesting shape, but also I don't know. I really don't know where I was going with that. Okay. I actually do think the smaller one would have been better in the middle. I think making the bigger one was a waste of time. Or at the very least, it's too tall. The big one. No, I think it's just too big. Because it looks weird. And this is all part of the design process. You try things out, they don't work, you start over. Okay, we need schematic. Pace in the world. Is it moving? There we go. I think what we do is something like this, where we just encapsulate I think, okay, I think we don't worry about the farm. Let's see, did it fill in the water? No. But it did fill in the air that was right there. Which is whatever. I think, okay, I think we don't worry about the farm. We just kind of do stuff. Maybe, okay, maybe we mirror it. Mirror. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Something like this. I'm already liking it a lot more. Obviously, the stuff in the middle is going to get deleted. That extra stone. We'll go maybe one more. And then here again. So annoying. Okay, one more. Yes, I think that looks awesome. It even kind of works with the floor. Then we need some kind of spire. Some kind of round spire and a bridge. Area selection. Go like 1 block above the water. Or how high should we go above the water? Because this is water level, obviously. Go like 5 blocks maybe. Five. Something like that. Maybe one more. Like that. Fill stone. Yep. And I forgot it was going to do that. Which is fine. Where's the... There we go. That looks cool. Then we have some kind of doorway that sticks out. Something like that. Maybe. Yeah. I think this bridge is too wide. I want it to be skinnier. Delete that. also want the door to be more narrow. Maybe not quite like that. I don't know. What did you miss? I started over. I deleted the entire this big section that I had. I deleted the whole thing, and then I started over. I reused the original one that I made. So I wasted like 40 minutes trying to figure out how to make that bigger for nothing. But now I've got two of these things sticking up from the farm. They're mirrored. Obviously this part in the middle is going to get deleted. And then, yeah, we've got this kind of tall, slightly curved building. I'm going to add something on the bottom, I think, because this is really, really tall. It's like almost like an office building, but that's not the vibe I want. The vibe I want is like mystical, mysterious ocean spire thing. So like a magical looking castle kind of deal. Okay, and then we find the middle of this, which is like here. Where? There we go. Do some geometric shapes near the base. Yes. Yes. I want like another bridge. I want a bridge sticking out that way. I want a bridge sticking out this way. And then one out the center. And then I want to have three like oceans, like small ocean spires. And then, yeah, around the base I need to figure something out. Ooh, you know what would be good? You know what would be good? You know, in like in Japan, they have those wave breakers. There are those like weird triangle shapes things. Or like caltrops. Ninja caltrops. Something like that. I think would be cool. Have like spikes coming out of the bottom. Like a completely different color than the rest of the build. So this build is going to be like gray and bluish and purple. Maybe do like black spikes. I think that could be really cool. I do actually have schematics for spikes that I found somewhere. I could genuinely just use those. I never did end up using them. Okay, so these are 3 long. And it sticks out of there. 1, 2, 3, the 4th one. One, 2, 3, the 4th one at this level. 2. And then it goes this way. This is just for reference. I'm not going to build it twice. I'm just going to build it on one side and then mirror it over. But something like this. Right? And then we have shorter spires that maybe go to like this height out of the water. And then have a skinnier layer on top. Let's see. Do I have those? Where are those schematics at? Those are... Let's see. 120... Castle... Not this one. Outside. Large black spike, medium black spike, small black spike. I have these. Paste. Where's paste? There we go. I have these. I stole them from somewhere. Maybe I'll use those. Cause those are cool. Put them like, I don't know, like this. I could always rotate them too. Something like that. Okay, let's see. Let's line it up. Change them to prismarine and copper. But that's what the castle's gonna be made of. Here, let me see if I can pull that image up on the stream. Let's add a image. Oh. Shoot. Hold on. Okay, I'm bringing up the image. Let's see. Image. Okay. Browse. It's in Prism Launcher, instances. All these folders, screenshots. This one. This photo. This is the kind of build palette I want to go for. Is it on the stream? Hold on. I'm waiting to see if it's on the stream. If I'm talking about a black screen. Yep, okay, it is on the stream. I just had to wait for the delay. But this is the kind of image I'm talking about. Or this is the kind of thing I'm talking about in terms of build palette. It is. Yeah, and it is on the screen. Okay. But it's not gonna be randomized like that. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. I might try randomizing it at first and see what it looks like. But that's kind of what I want to go for. So I don't want to make the spikes out of prismarine and copper, because that's what the tower is going to be made of. I want to make the spikes out of something else. I don't know about blackstone. Like I want the color to contrast, you know? So let me put the game back on the screen. So I want it to kind of contrast. So that's why I was thinking black, or like I want it out of a material that's somewhat easy to farm, or at least gather. So like not blackstone. Do this stone gradient to moss I have on the server now. Yeah, I could do that. Like these over here. Let's go to spectator so I can fly faster. Like these. This gradient. I got all the rocks here. The some of the spires I used that I built on the server. I don't think I ended up using this one. No, I did. That's just without the gradient. And then this is unused. It's also unfinished. I never finished this one. But this one's like a mountain range thing. I was gonna build it. I never, it's all still a mess. It's kind of smooth like these other ones. And then I've got the arch, the one with the arch. And then this one that I accidentally flattened with the, this one and that one are exactly the same. I just accidentally flattened this one with one of the world edit tools, the gravity tool. It was the gravity tool. Need to finish them and add to the future mud run. Yeah, I've been slacking a bit on mud run. But now that I'm kind of back playing Minecraft again for a while, I might maybe try to design something. I did the same thing to this build. I flattened it with the gravity tool, the world edit tool. It's the same. This one and that one are the same thing. This is that farm I was gonna build, but ended up not doing because I would literally need to build like 4 moss farms just to feed it full of bone meal. And it makes mud. That's all it makes. Well, and wood. But yeah, it converts the rooted dirt into mud. So it's not worth the effort for that. So I kind of just abandoned it. Game mode creative. I was gonna rotate this 45 degrees. I need the world edit tool. Slash fill. Stone. Okay, selection. We need to... Before I copy it, I need to be close to it. So it actually goes where I want. Copy. Rotate. 45. Paste. Ooh. Yeah, oh, I forgot it's hollow. Am I gonna have to fix that manually? Probably. Or is there a way to fill a shape? Can you fill a shape with world edit? Hold on, let me look that up. Fill shape world edit. That's not what I want. No, it does not look like there's a way to do that. Okay. I think the easier way to do it would be to just fill this shape. Hold on. Let me see something. Can I select water with this? Hold on. Replace. I don't think I can. Oh, you can! What does that do? Where's my selection at? Okay. Here. I had a stroke of genius. If I just do this. Oh, no, water replaces stone. I want it the other way around. I want... Stone replace water. Okay, that did not do what I wanted it to. Okay, I thought I had a good idea, but that didn't work. It only replaced the flowing... Is that because... That might have been because of the one I clicked on. Okay, hold on, let me try that again. Replace water. Yeah, it was because of the exact state that I clicked on. So it will work. Okay. Here's the way we do this. We fill this with water. Okay, hold on. Let me give myself night vision. Effect. Give me night vision. Okay, I didn't put in a time, so it only gave me 30 seconds. Hold on. Effect. Give night vision infinite. There we go. See, this is genius. If I just fill it with water, then I can rotate the shape, and I don't have to worry about it, and then I can hollow it out later. Yeah, replace water with non-blackstone block. I'm going to do it with stone. Well, the problem I had was when you rotate it like this, this is the same thing rotated 45 degrees. The problem is because it's a hollow shape, when you rotate it, it leaves a bunch of holes. So what I want to do is make it a solid shape so that when I rotate it, it stays one uniform thing. It doesn't leave a bunch of holes. So, I mean, it really doesn't matter what I fill it with, because I can replace it later. But I'm going to fill it with stone, just so I know where the original confines of the shape are. And this is the biggest one, so doing the other two won't take as long. But then, once I do this, I can freely rotate the shape. I can freely manipulate it however I want. So, you know, I realized something. So I updated my single player world. I mentioned that before. But one thing I forgot is that they broke the gold farm. Like the infinite aggro. In one of the later updates, one of the most recent updates, they made that so it no longer works. So now I had to like make a temporary solution to fix the gold farm so I could heal my tools and stuff. I was supposed to fix that. That was one of the things I wanted to fix before I updated the world. That was on the list. But then I decided I wanted to do this stream. So it was the lesser of two evils to just update the world. I did make I do have a backup though, just in case. Like I copied the world over instead of just moving it over. Okay, I think this is sufficiently full of water. Now comes the hard part. Because I can't be in there when I fill it. So I guess I have to do it this way. So that. And then I also need the flowing one. This one. Alright. Game mode, spectator. Turn that off. Yes. Okay. I missed one block. That's fine. But now we have a solid shape. Go back to creative mode. Not game rule, game mode. Make a new selection. Then we do... I need to be, like, up here because I'm stupid. Nope, wait. It's when you copy. I forgot. Copy. Rotate 45 degrees. Then we move far enough away that I don't accidentally collide with something else. And then we paste. There we go. Now it'll be easier to... Actually, you know what? What if I just delete the blackstone? No, that won't work because there are holes that go straight through it. Maybe it's fine. I'm gonna have to do it manually anyway, I think. I think that's still better than doing it the other way. Than trying to make the correct shape that way, because all I have to do is cover the stone, pretty much. Okay. I'm not going to do that right now, though. Because that is going to take forever. I think, do we leave this spike here? I think we get rid of this one. Replace block. Oh. Whoops. Could always keep it as is, and do a variation block in place of it. Oh, I was going to use World Edit for that. But yeah, I get what you mean. You could just do like, I don't know, just this for example. When I fill it in, you just do this. Yeah, I don't know. I think you just fill it in with Blackstone, and then use the World Edit command because it'll look better. But yeah, I think we get rid of this one because it's ugly, or it's too big. Well, what I mean is it's facing the wrong direction to be this big. If I'm going to put a big one in this corner, it's going to be 45 degrees, and it's going to go out that way. Don't want to replace stone with water. We want to replace Blackstone with air. I didn't go low enough. Or far enough to the side. Fine. And then this, I can just use a fill command to fix it. And this one, I can just do this. Because I accidentally did that earlier. Get rid of that. That doesn't go anywhere. Okay, I think we're making good progress. Maybe I will do the spike right now. Because I want to put it in there. Just do this. This is what I mean. Literally just cover it. Just fully cover it. Don't even worry about the shape. Cover any holes. It's fine. I think it's fine if it's a little, like, wonky. Like, if it's not perfectly uniform, it's fine. Maybe not. It looks kind of weird from this angle. So we do something like that. Is that right? Yes, and then we just fill this in. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to drive me crazy to try to... I just don't worry about it, I think, is the answer. Because it's not going to be perfectly uniform on both sides. Fill that in, fill that in. Yeah, the only thing about rotating things 45 degrees with World Edit is it leaves like holes. Like if I fly back over there, game mode, spectator, like it doesn't try to extrapolate the shape, like, because obviously this is a solid shape. It doesn't try to use logic to make it a solid shape, it just rotates the blocks. So if there's a weird like thing, wait, hold on, slash game mode, creative, and my other screen is giving me a thing. Hold on, YouTube is making me do something. Okay. I don't know. It asked me. Asked me to verify something. Okay. Fill this in. Fill that in. Fill that in. Yeah, this looks like crap. I don't know. There's nothing I can really do about it. I mean, I can try and like make it look less bad. A little. I'm trying not to worry about it. That's the... Like I said, try not to worry about it, but like, it's really gonna bother me. Especially from that one angle, from this angle. If it looks weird, it's gonna bother me. Like, what is this? Maybe we, you know what we could do? Maybe we use a world edit tool. I need... Sure. Smooth. That's... What did that do? Slash... Oh, brush. Smooth. That's what we want. No, that is not what we want to do. Now I gotta undo all these. Hold on, can I just... I think that's all of them. Okay, I'm out. Happy building. Alright, see you later. Yeah, I need to, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna build. I wanna get this spike in the corner, at least. And then I might continue building off stream. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I need to eat. I know I need to eat something. I'm getting hungry. Brush smooth. 1. That actually kind of works. That's actually kind of working. T, control up. T, control. T, control up. T, control up. I can't hit the keys in the right order. There's too many. T, control up, enter. Control, T, control up, enter. Enter. Because I have to move my fingers, that's why. Control up, enter. T, control up. T, control up, enter. Two, three, four. 1, 2. Oh, I messed up. Okay. I made a big mistake. I got too liberal with the smooth tool. Let's just get rid of this because it's garbage now. This is fine. Let's make a selection. Okay, I don't know. Let's just show the schematic. Yes. Let's rotate this. Gear rotation. I wanted to rotate it 45 degrees, but I don't know if that's going to work out. Maybe we just do like... It'd have to be further in, I think. Try that. And then how many blocks away is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I realize I can't. 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yep, it is wrong. Yeah, I kind of like that. Obviously, I'm going to have to fix the glass, but it's fine. And then I think we take this one. And do this, maybe? Something like this. Is that correct? I think it is. Does it add anything? Not really. Maybe the medium one. Yeah, only thing is you can't put one in the... Well, I guess I could put one in the middle. I would just have to... do it like this. Make it too wide. And then do the big one again. Configure rotation. Put it like down here. Thing is, I don't know if I want them all to be symmetrical. Like, I think symmetry is good generally, but maybe not for this instance. We kind of want a little bit of chaos. Then maybe we rotate this one. I think that's good. And then, I don't know, another one like there. And then let's grab the small one. Rotate that. Go down here-ish. Yeah, I think this is looking... It's starting to look cool. See, this is where I think we do a little bit of chaos. So do a spike like that, maybe. And then, where's the medium one? Is that the medium one? Large, that's the large. We want medium. Nope, we want to rotate one more. Just barely poking out of the water. Something like this. Yeah. This is cool. Then maybe big one. Over here. Further down. I think the highest we want to go is these two here. We don't really want to go any higher than that. Then we go like... Need to rotate it. Yeah, like that. Well, actually, we can't go any higher than that, because if I go higher, then it's off the ground. Then is this medium? Yeah, medium spike. No, we want large, and then we rotate it this way. And then yeah, I'm loving how this is coming out. We have a bridge. I have a bridge to come out here. A lot of underwater building, but that's gonna be, it'll be fine. Get the beacons out, see what the beacons look like. Yeah. Okay. Let's finish. I'm going to finish the spikes on the bottom. The spike template, and then I'm going to call it. Because I think this is a good place to end. Once I get all this done. Because it's not going to take very long to just throw in a couple more spikes. Maybe one down at like that level. And then, maybe, where's the small one at? This one? Actually, give me this big one. Big one. Then we go small, rotate. Go down a bit. So it like branches off. Then, okay, big, we go. This is going to be a lot of work. A lot of work. Like an astronomical amount of work that I'm making myself do right now. Hey, what's up, Franco? Let's see. So we got this spike going this way. So we want maybe not like that. Maybe we have one sticking out a bit more. Like this. Down a little bit lower. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Then we go, is that small? We want medium. Yes, medium black spike. And then like that. I mean, it's only going to stick out of the water like a little bit. I think this is going to look a lot cooler in the creative world than it will in survival because the water level. I think it'll still look good though. I think we do that. Then maybe another one over here. Except rotate it. And then, this is where it gets tricky. Just trying to connect it up. Because I don't really want to cross them, unless I, well, you know what, I could do this. Actually, I think that's not a bad idea. I think we do this, and then I can do like a small one off it. Maybe a bit closer to these. Because then I can pull medium up here. Yeah. And then is this small? Yes. Maybe we rotate small. Like that. Maybe not exactly like that. Maybe lower. Yeah. And then one final large spike. Like this one? Like that? Maybe? Bit lower. And then we're small. That's medium. That's large. Small's right here. Something like that. Where's medium? That's large. I want medium. Maybe I do want large, actually. Put it like here. Yeah, I think that looks awesome. Let's game spectator. Let me speed that up so I can move around a bit faster. Yeah, that looks sick. I mean, obviously I'll have to fix where the glass kind of breaks the thing, and then I'll have to figure out where all this other crap. I probably won't even worry about it, honestly. I might just not worry about it. Yeah, and then we need the bridge off the front, which is where the portal's going to be. And then I'm going to have 2 small towers on each side. The bridge is already laid out for that. And I intentionally didn't cover them with a spike. I don't know what I'm going to do around the back, but I'll figure something out. I think maybe something attached along the wall, maybe a smaller tower. A couple small towers or something. But I really like the spikes. I really like the spikes. They came out amazing. Alright. That is all I'm going to design for today. I need to, it's going to take me a while to finish this project. And obviously these blocks are not final. I'm not using Blackstone for this. That is way too much. So I need to figure out what I'm doing for that. I might do what Brun suggested, which was to do this block palette with the basalt and deep slate at the bottom, tuff kind of in the middle, and then stone, andesite, and cobble, and then moss at the very top. So I might do that for the spikes. I will have to play around with that. And then for the tower, it's going to be this block palette here. If I end up doing the spikes in cobble, I might not want to do cobble in the actual tower. So I might just do the bricks. Maybe add cracked bricks. And, ooh, maybe tuff. Maybe tuff could be good. I don't know. But I definitely want to do prismarine and purpur together. That's a block. That's a block combination I like never use. But yeah, that is going to be the end of the stream. We got a lot done. And I think this is a good jumping off point for the next time I want to start designing. So yeah. I will see you next time. Goodbye.